I know I'm a little bit late to the party, but I still want to talk about Destiny 2, because currently it is in an extremely bad spot. The game is not good at all, and it's something that a lot of people are talking about. People inside the Destiny community, and it's so bad right now that even people outside are talking about it. Everyone knows how terrible Destiny 2 is right now, and I just want to talk about why it's bad, why the game will probably always be bad, and why Bungie has absolutely no good reason to actually make a good game. And that's extremely sad for me to say because I am a really big Destiny fan. I have been here since the beginning. I've been playing ever since 2015, The Taken King, and I still have a lot of good memories of going and playing all of the content there. I used to absolutely no-life the game. I had over thousands of hours in Destiny 1, and then when Destiny 2 came out, I was absolutely disappointed because the launch of the game was horrible, so I barely played it. Everyone who plays Destiny has an abusive relationship. We all know that we're gonna be back later. So when Forsaken came back, and I played that for absolutely hours. And ever since then, I've been playing Destiny 2 kind of consistently. I'm not absolutely no life in the game, but every time when they go and release a brand new content update, I will go and see what's going on, and see if it's good enough for me to go and actually play. And for quite a while now, I think Destiny was actually in a pretty good state. I think Year 2 was extremely good, Year 3 was just okay, and Year 4, except the expansion, Beyond Light was absolutely terrible, but the seasons, peak. Absolutely amazing. But I think the decline of Destiny ended up starting when Destiny 2 The Witch Queen came out, because I think that expansion is not really that good. It started this whole meta of Bungie not putting any effort at all, but making a lot of money, because Witch Queen did not launch with a lot of content. You basically had a campaign, don't get me wrong, it was extremely good. They actually made a story. Destiny is well known for having an absolutely terrible story, but Witch Queen has a campaign, it was absolutely amazing. But that's really all the expansion had. It released with a bunch of weapons that absolutely nobody used because all of them were terrible. The throne world was kind of empty and not fun to explore at all. We only got 2 new strikes, which isn't really that much. And other than that, we didn't really have that much content. We had an extremely good raid, but that's it. And the seasons of Witch Queen were just alright. I don't think none of them were bad. I think they were just all okay. But a lot of people were talking about how good the game was and how it was in an absolutely amazing state. Even though I think the game was extremely stale. Bungie saw what succeeded last year and they just decided to do it again. Especially with the seasonal model where they just copied it. They didn't even try to do anything new and change it. And I knew this was the start of something extremely bad. But, you know, I'm a Destiny fan. I was a little bit delusional and I was like, hey, when Lightfall comes up, they're gonna turn the ship around and everything is gonna be good, and I'm just being paranoid, and I'm just worrying for absolutely no reason. But me, and a lot of people who thought that way, was 100% right, because Destiny 2 Lightfall was not good at all. It was basically the same thing like Witch Queen, but it did not have a good campaign. Because the only good thing that the last expansion has was an amazing campaign. The campaign of Lightfall was really bad, the story was absolutely terrible, they did not try at all, the destination was not good, and the only good thing about the expansion was the brand new subclass, and the raid was terrible. And now we're at the point where the Destiny community has reached a breaking point, and they are mad. And it didn't help that Bungie ended up releasing the state of the game, where they were talking about what they were going to do and the future of the game, and it was really bad. Basically, to speedrun it, they're not really putting in effort anymore. Like, for a good example, PvP is a big part of Destiny. We haven't had a brand new map in 1 year. Like, you know how literally every single live service games, they add maps regularly? We only got one new map in a whole year, and now we are getting another one. So it took them 1 whole year to make one map. They have completely abandoned one game mode known as Gambit, which is something absolutely terrible, but it's still in the game. And if it's still in the game, I think it should actually be updated, and you should just go and sit down and abandon it. If you're gonna go and do that, don't even add it in the game. Why is it even there? And to make the situation even worse, they even confirmed that we're not even getting armor sets yearly anymore. They have literally promised, not so long ago, that they were going to be releasing one new armor set every single year for playlist activities. And this armor set was so lazy that they were literally just going to make one set of armor and recolor color it 3 times. They can't even do that anymore. That's just way too much work for them, and they're just too lazy. So basically, this whole article is just, hey, we're cutting content, but we're also going to make you pay more money because stuff has just gotten more expensive in Destiny. It's like this for a good reason. I think Bungie has learned that they don't really have to make a good game to make a lot of money. One company that do this is someone like Rockstar Games. Multiple times they have an absolutely terrible product known as GTA Online. They make absolutely horrible content and they put no effort, but they somehow make millions of dollars every single year. So they really have no reason to try, and Bungie is at that same point. They make so much money. I know you have probably seen all the videos of people complaining about microtransactions and how bad it is, which it is absolutely terrible. But Bungie has no reason to get rid of it because thousands of people buy it. It is absolutely insane how much Destiny fans regularly spend money on the Eververse store. I have absolutely no idea why so much people are fine with it, and if you want to go see, this is a social experiment, something that I recommend everyone to do. Even if you're watching this video and you don't play Destiny 2, download the game and do this. Search up a list on all silver exclusive items. That is the in-game currency, and those are items that you can only buy with silver. Go inside of the tower and see how much Guardians are wearing those items. It is a lot. Crazy amount of Guardians buy microtransactions, so even though everyone is complaining about how terrible it is to Bungie, they really have no reason to change it. People still buy it. Everyone talked about how absolutely terrible Lightfall is, and it's one of the worst expansions of all time. Who cares? Everyone still spent $99 to buy the digital deluxe edition, so they're still buying it. They have no reason to fix it. And even though seasons are consistently getting worse and we're getting less and less content as time goes by, tons of people are still buying it consistently, and they're probably never going to stop because they're just way too addicted to the game. They have absolutely no clue how to stop playing the game. I don't really care that much that Destiny's in a bad state because I know that different games are out there. And although this game isn't good right now, there's thousands of other games that I can go and play. The average Destiny fan, this is the only game they play every single day, and they make it their full-time job, even though most of them aren't getting paid to play this game at all. Destiny's in a bad state because Bungie just really have no reason to make a good game. I think all the rest of the seasons this year is going to be extremely bad and not great, and I also think the final shape is probably going to be extremely disappointed and not good at all. Bungie's at the point where they just learned that they have no reason to make a good game, and they're probably going to continue acting like this and making content like this until the ending of time. And before I go, I want to add this real quick because this is something that I see a lot in the Destiny community, but I just see a lot of gamers do this in general, and that is play a game that you just do not enjoy anymore. If you are playing a game and you are not having fun, like you're absolutely miserable if you're playing this game and you're just not enjoying it anymore, do not force yourself to play the game. It is not your job to log on to Destiny 2 every single day. You are going to be 100% fine. I know the main reason why people do this is because they have the fear of missing out. You are not missing out. These games are not that important. They don't really have that much things to do that really matters. Stop. Just move on. There are literally thousands of other games out there that are probably way more better than the live service game that you're playing right now. Play those and actually have fun. Please stop doing this. Anyway, my name is Lua. You have a good day or night. See you.